Reserve time.
And so there's a ban off on Shadow Demon from their side, right? Metros still waiting on what can the bans be. I think we still have space for a lot of heroes right here. We don't have a mid lane heroes going off against Invoker. I'm hoping for really nice Akasha or a Puck, I would say, going off against a lane, but it's not going to be that easy against an Invoker. Where we've seen nowadays where people resort to the plays with the Quas and Wax rather than going for an exhaust, or maybe just one exhaust for the sake of a bit of damage at the early stage of the game harassment. We've seen a lot of mana burn actions with the tornado. So
Time now for the Dire team to
oh,
choose.
orange mana on Rubik. You gotta to be honest, Rubik and Invoker are very flexible heroes inside the game. I mean, aside from Mirani, you can see he can be semi-carries and support. But what I would say regarding them is that it depends on how you can actually play them, because they have a lot of skills in their reigns right now. I mean, you can go on from. I mean, look at Invoker. He got a lot of skills. He
10
can
seconds
actually
remaining.
would invoke and everything. The thing about Rubik, he has
5
hundreds
seconds
of
remaining.
skills. It depends on what kind of skill you can actually steal from the other side and how well you can actually use it and how well you can actually fare
Reserve
against
time.
whatever kind of play style you want to play inside the game. Alright, so I would say it's very flexible. I would say Rubik is it's very situational. If you feel like the skills
Radiant's
from
team
the other
pick.
side is kind of like good enough for you to actually steal and turn the tide against them, that would have been really nice. Like a RP come from Magnus, first polarity. There's always the ulti come from Spirit, Shaker as well. Sorry, Spirit. Seriously, my gosh, that was stupid. Right, and yet another OD coming on from Team Orange, again. Wow.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
And yet again, I'm very sorry for the annoying announcer as well as the caster as well. I mean, they're trying to. People are wishing they change me, but yeah, well, I'm
Dire
sorry about
team
that,
pick.
guys. I'm just making sure that the people in Dota 2 Lounge can actually get to know who the winners are as well. So this is more or less like charity work for for Dota Talk on this one. So very sorry on my part. And yeah, so Mitros went off with the plays from Sven. To be honest, I love seeing Sven in the competitive scene. He deals high damage. I mean that like with God's strength and all, and that cleaving coming from
10
Great Cleave
seconds
as well,
remaining.
as it serves as a passive. I mean, once he can actually
5
have a
seconds
really
remaining.
huge lockdown of 5 years, imagine that cleave and all those bonus damage coming in and
Reserve
ripping through
time.
all those defense. BKB is not going to be intact as it is physical damage. Probably the best you can do is just ethereal yourself a 5v5 man ethereal game. But yeah, that's not going to be the case, right? So Svan, you can't afford to actually get caught in a really bad position as well, especially.
Radiant's team pick.
Yeah, in some cases we've seen Svan using the Blink Dagger, so he can actually dagger himself close by. He can actually stun off heroes in groups as
The
much as he
Dire team
can,
is
up
now
to 2 to
picking their
3,
bands.
4 and
They
5 at
do take
best.
their time, don't they?
And we have 3 lockdown heroes coming from Team Mitrust and Team Orange Esports Dota. I would say lockdown Clockwork with the power cards. Yeah, it should because it has a lockdown and a mini stun come from the battle assault. Wind
10
Ranger with the
seconds
shackles.
remaining.
We also have the Audi Devourer. I'm not sure whether it's a lockdown or not, but since you can't actually
5
hit,
seconds remaining.
Astro Imprisonment going on for the trap, and Visage going on for the slow coming on from the Grave Chill. Should be sufficient enough.
Reserve time.
And yeah, the Trilane is gonna be really
Time
nice,
now
right?
for the Dire team to choose.
Team Mistrust still missing out on a Trilane support. On Trilane support, or maybe they're trying to resolve with yet another offlane hero. They're gonna be living on Mirana's Fed and Lashran going off a Trilane, which is highly unlikely. Why would you send off Mirana? Why would you send Mirana going off in Trilane? I mean, it's very situational unless they have a better offlane hero for the team. Invoker's gonna be in mid lane.
10 seconds remaining.
Or is going to go in OD going off a mid lane. Visage is definitely going
5
off for the
seconds
Trilane,
remaining.
Trilane support. Wind Ranger and Clockwork. Wind Ranger is going to be on Trilane support as well. Clockwork is going to be on off lane
Reserve
at the
time.
bottom lane,
10
and
seconds remaining.
we're still missing on a carry coming from Team Orange. They went off with Amber Spirit.
Patience while the Radiant's team
Oh my
loses.
gosh. Guys, for those who have... For me, this should be the first competitive scene Ember Spirit play for me. Competitive scene. Because Ember Spirit was just released to playing off for team... Yeah, for Captain's Moon and Captain's Draft and any other modes as well. Right, and the Sox are going to be on it. We'll see how good Ember Spirit actually does. I'm very sure there's a lot of professional Ember Spirit players out there with their own kind of playstyle and everything. We'll just see how Orange actually plays them inside a competitive scene. I'm just a bit worried because damage come from MiTH is actually really big, and for those who really who actually know Ember Spirit really well, he's actually really soft as he doesn't have much armor and he doesn't have much HP as well. But he's a very high offensive hero, so in terms of survivability, people don't resort with a Vanguard on him or don't go resort with a harder Trust. I mean, harder might just be an option if you're truly desperate for a little bit of HP regeneration. Wow, and I'm positioned at the other end of the map. Alright, as promised, I will try and remove the ad banner.
It's time then. Prepare yourself.
Wow, the ad banner? Okay. Yep, we'll remove it. Wow, how do I do this? Okay, I'm still thinking on how I'm gonna remove it because I don't think I think that is a... Yeah, I would understand. Okay, I'll just take the blame for this, guys. For you guys, I'll take the blame for this one. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna close that one. Since the sponsor is gonna be down there in the bottom right, so we're just gonna resort through because if not, people's not gonna be fine with it, and they can't see the graph as well. Alright, guys, welcome. This is game 2 of Orange Esports Southeast Asia Challenge. It's since Orange just established with a new team. I mean, like, all the 5 players are no longer the old Orange, which was part of the international tree, and I think they're trying to go in with the Southeast Asia Challenge because they want to actually see through how well they can go against professional teams with this new draft that they have from Team Orange. It's not actually quite new. It's been around for at least 1 to 2 months, these guys, and they're actually really good players, but they just want to actually challenge the whole Southeast Asia to actually see how good they can actually go against the teams. Okay, right, so the game's underway. Right, and as promised, I think I made a mistake previously. I got the hotkeys wrong between net worth and current goal, so that's why I was actually showing current goal. Why would you want to look at the current goal? That makes sense as well. Alright, Winter's gonna be in Clockwork going off at the top lane, and we have Breeze of the Moon on Keytos, and Boombell's gonna be on the Shrek. Sven carry is gonna be by TNK. And mid lane, as expected, Vincere is gonna be an OD, and Abba is gonna be an Invoker. While bottom lane we have Ember Spirit with Visage going off at the bottom lane. Clinks by Lakels. Wow, winner, what is it gonna do? Sharky, what are you doing? Wow, TNK is gonna go full offensive right here. They know that he got himself with haste. He can actually dive in real quick and get out as much as he can, but he doesn't want to overextend that. And I'm not sure how Lakel is gonna actually damage really quite well, more than half HP right there. And should he spend himself with the healing self already? Wow, early stage of the game, 1 minute inside the game, it's already spent off. Alright, so Kidos is gonna be farming off in the lane, and it's gonna be a support Sven. So it's gonna be taking some time for him to actually get some decent items. The thing about supports like Sven is that he can actually resort to be a semi carry at one point in the game whenever the game overextends to mid game around 30 minutes. He doesn't have to be a full support anymore. He can actually resort to semi carry, getting up some carry builds as well. Clinks, the thing about him and Amber is that Sox is gonna get damaged really bad. Look at him. He's at level 2 with 568 HP, being an AGI hero, and look at Visage. He himself, level 2, he got himself with 606 HP. He's an intelligent hero, which you would expect AGI hero to actually have more HP than an intelligent hero. Oh, Sharky got some right clicks, cute, very cute. And Kira's gonna go in for the takedown on the sentry. Okay, deny. Wow, so Kiros didn't get the goal, but yeah, still sentry's already gone. Lakel can't afford to actually get caught in bottom lane right here. It seems as Sven as well. Lustra is gonna go off at the bottom lane. Do they have vision? They have to rely with initiation starting off with this van with Stormhammer. They can't afford to actually go into split Earth first. I think they kind of know about it. He's gonna go, I mean, a bit more. If he can actually get himself positioned here, they might get enough time to actually get in front a bit more. In C can afford to actually get caught right here as well. There is no, yep, there's a reward right here. Uh-oh, Nisha's gonna start anytime soon. No, a bit too much off position. I mean, look at that. The range is the AOC that much. Alright, well, Windrunner's gonna fare out against with the Priest of the Moon. In the top lane. Right, against Winter, he's going to spam off all his, he doesn't have, yeah, he's going to resort with Clarity to actually regenerate a bit of mana, to actually spam off with the Rocket Flash from time to time. It's not going to be that easy for him to actually get a power cox to actually push Kidos right here in this case. Unless Kidos can actually land really nice arrow and actually didn't die off on the Clockwork. Right.
Casualty of the conflict.
Wow, and there was a picked up going off in the bottom lane, and I missed it. And it was the kill by Visage, high base damage coming in from behind. Uh-oh. High speed clings. Didn't manage to actually get the last hit on the Hemisphere. This is the second time I miss first blood. Shit, the people on Twitch is gonna kill me. Okay. Alright, and Kidos went off with a level 2 arrow. Usually I will go with a level 1 arrow and just result with more damage come from the Starstorm. To be honest, I didn't realize the name of the skill was Starstorm. That's so stupid. It's a Starstorm. How does Toby actually announce that name? Okay, so Sven's gonna get a little bit of farm of his own, and there we go with. Oh my god, seriously, a freaking regeneration when you got himself with a low mana pool and low HP. And Evoker is holding up quite well. Look at him. He got himself with 3 charges from Quas. He can actually regenerate much. And yeah, there we go. In HP regeneration, 2 per instance. Since he got himself with 3 instances, so he can actually reach 6 HP per second. Uh-oh, mana berry coming in. And Cole Star hits up on OD. So OD's out of mana. And he's actually going to pop up with the regeneration right here. And recover himself. And we saw his mana to pick up on Clanks yet again going off on the bottom lane. The good thing about the combo between Ember Spirit and Visage is because Ember Spirit can deal high damage, and that actually builds up those charges that come from Solar Assumption really quick. Wow, he just spent that win rate just for the sake of setting 1 creep. Okay, I'm guessing it's fine. We're not going to be judgmental on that one. Oh, body block by Visage, going off for the cash on Evoker right here. And there we go with the slow from behind. He's going to release the Soul Assumption anytime soon. There we go, 1 right click. I mean, double kill by Sarah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Team Orange, is this like a repeat of game 1? Orange is still leading 4-0 against Team Myth. And I'm just going to check my message in case Daddy goes crazy with me on this one. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna take the blame for you guys, okay? Uh-oh, top lane. There we go with the cold snap hitting off on Winter. And missed out on the arrow. He doesn't have enough mana to actually go in for the leap as well. He does actually, but he can't afford to actually take that risk. Considering his HP is already at 149. And the healing salve was cancelled. Okay. Wow, that was really nice. Rocket Flare, I would say. So Yekel's still in the bottom lane. He got himself with the soul ring just in case. Not a yeah, just in case a little bit of mana regeneration as well as HP. Just in case, I'm guessing, alright. Right, we're looking at the current goals right now. OD got himself with 1.2k. I'm not sure in terms of item what he's going off for next. And he's got null talisman, stat-based item just in case. People tend to he's not gonna go in for the Dagon plays, guys, just because he got. And Ember, wow, he's playing with a bottle trick. So a little bit of regeneration. As you can see, the thing about his skills is that he spams like up to 110. Uh-oh. There we go, the stun on TNK. It goes over the stun as well from Sven. Wow, that high click. And he couldn't. Oh my gosh. 2 hero pickups going off in bottom lane as well. And I kind of missed. How did Ember die? Okay, that was stupid. Alright, they also mixed up on Visage as well as Ember Spirit. Can I see where is the Where is the crop? Oh, they died here. They're quite far off. That's okay. Quite highest net worth right now. OD doing exceptionally well, like the previous game. In the game 1, 3.1k. Trying to fare out against Invoker. He's at 1.7k. I'm not sure. We're just gonna see how good, how bad is Invoker doing against with OD. Considering he was actually rotating between lanes. And look at that high damage by OD. He got himself Astral Imprisonment at 1. Okay. No. Uh-oh, a bit late there. Oh, Sven! Sven was thinking twice whether to actually engage in or not. And he doesn't have any mana to actually follow from behind. Uh-oh, he got stunned right there. Right click coming out from Invoker and spamming out by the Priest of the Moon. By the ulti. And Windrunner's coming out from behind. Maybe going for the Shackle shot. Not taking a risk on it, knowing that he got himself with the ulti. Uh-oh. There we go, slow from behind. It won't be long, I would say. He got enough charges right there. A bit more to actually spam off with the Soul Assumption. Oh, not enough. He actually released it too early. Oh, the arrow, is it going to be released? I think it should be shooting out quite well. And body block by Familiars. And as you all know, this thing is spell immunity. But it actually blocks off the... Yeah, it actually blocks off the skill as well. So he's going to go in for the second skill and also went over the first skill as well. It's a direct combo by Socks. Hopefully people are happy that I actually removed those ad banners. Okay. Message from SISS Harja. Oh, my homework's done. Okay. Alright, good news. Amber, any item progress? I would say now will be a really good time to actually have a look in terms of item builds come from both sides. So face boots on Abyss as well as Toss on Prison of the Moon as well as Invoker. Not much progress I would say come from these guys. Gage going off in the bottom lane. I managed to go in for the pick off on Invoke. Uh-oh. He's gonna go in for the kill on Sven. And really nice Soul Assumption coming on from Visage as I managed to go in for the pick off. And Leshar's gonna get a little bit level of his own. He's going to go in for the get Astral Imprisonment on himself. Uh-oh, there will go Clockwork cutting up from behind. They managed to take down on the OD. Right clicks coming in. And Winter's getting in bad position right here. Right clicks and hitting off on Boombell. Boombell a bit more, and there we go. Boombell managed to get taken down by OD as well. OD's illusions managed to actually do something about it. So it was a 2-1 trade. I was going off in the mid lane. Things didn't look quite well with Winter on the Clockwork. He was actually diving in between 2 heroes. Alright, so it's the Socks. I'm not sure what item he's going on for next. He's not getting that last hit for a reason. So he's gonna TP back, regenerate back his bottle as well. Alright, we're looking at the kills down at the says 4 kills by Visage. High biz damage coming off from Visage. This is what we're talking about. It should be a level 2 Dagon. I mean, you guys are kind of wondering about the amount of damage. The radius is really big, which is like a really big thing, with soul damage 65 and a base damage 20. So imagine like how many charges they can reach up to. Max souls 5 times 65 with 320. Yeah, 225, 240. It's high damage. Early stage Dagon.
Shadows, take us.
Alright, Prison Moon just cast it off with the ulti. So Sven's gonna chase up from behind. Ember Spirit is gonna make an escape. He actually saw that Sven was actually getting hit by the invisible Moonlight Shadow. So Klings, we haven't seen Klings in action, and he's not doing quite well in terms of items as well. He's not gonna get all. Usually you see Klings getting Orchid at the early stage of the game, since he's not having the good time in the bottom lane with Ember Spirit as well as Visage. So he can actually finish those things real quick. Okay, so Winter's gonna be rotating from lane to lane, trying to see something we can actually do about it. So I don't think he's gonna go in for the catch on. The thing about Ember Spirit going off for the catch on Prison Moon, he has to spend his 5 spirits twice. One just in case he wants to go in for the catch and catching it with the Syrian Chains, and if he leaps you have to go in with the 5 spirit and then go in with the activate with 5 remnants and go to the other position and catch him again. But the thing is, he's not going to be locked down for quite too long. The thing about Syrian Chains, wow, I super analyze Ember Spirit like crazy. Been using him too much. Very hard to use, to be honest. Yeah, so Klink's really done with 1 Oblivion Staff, 1 more to go, and 1 more recipe at 875 gold, which is going to be time consuming a bit. Alright, see, as you can look at current goal, 1.4k on OD. What is he going with? Oh, he went with Midas again. So he's gonna be bulking up himself. He's gonna drag the game a bit more. So by 20 minutes inside the game, he should be having some really nice, decent items with the BKB, with the full staff as well. And Sasak's going for a drop of endurance. Yes, he's already done with it as well. Right, not much game improvement, I would say. And highest net worth is OD. I mean, despite him just getting that Midas around 3 minutes ago, he got himself with the highest net worth aside from Klinks. Wow. So Klinks 4.9k out of the blue. Going on for engagement and Socks right here. Managed to look at that. With all those damage, he should be really picked up on MSB. He should be playing safe considering the heroes are actually missing inside lane. And Lakel's got trapped between right there. And there go Dust release right clicks coming in. 1-to-1 trade down on Klinks as well as Amber Spirit. And these guys still rotating above in the top lane. OD is still missing. I just realized Vincere, he doesn't have to worry much, because I think the team is fine even without him right now. He's just going to be pushing up in the tier 1 tower in the mid lane, and that's going to be the time where he has to actually rotate up and follow up with the other team as well. Blizzard Moon doesn't have enough mana to actually cast on much. He can actually cast on one arrow or actually go in for one leap, and that's it. And then we got End Spirit coming up from here. He has to spend one more, and did actually manage to release on the Sibling Chain just in time to actually go in for the takedown. Oh, he's off on Sharky. Uh-oh, half HP. Body blocks by Amber is what's Clockwork. Okay. So Midas again, charging up again. He's going to get himself with the full staff. Actually, flexibility in terms of maneuverability. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. If I went to the world debate this year, I'm going to lose so bad because of that. Shit. Okay. Alright, and Invokers, he's almost done with the recipe as well. Another 500 more gold, 470 more gold to finish out with the recipe at 900. Minute mark, we'll have a look at the gold graph right now. It's leaning more towards Team Orange, 3k gold difference. And tip experience as well, a little bit of fluctuation. It's looking like a snake. He's burying it quite well at the early stage of the game, but then as team proceeds, Team Orange kind of takes it. Contributions coming up from kills, contributions come from tower takedowns as well. I mean, look at that. They still have all the tier 1 towers. They still have in the bottom lane as well, more than half HP, more than 3/4 as well. Mid lane are doing quite well. Yep, healthy as a patient who just got released from the hospital. I was trying to make out a word out of it, but that was the best I got. And high still 5 kills coming from Visage as well. Kita's not much item improvement, I would say. He got himself a bracer just for the sake of it. I mean, like a little bit of endurance, a little bit of stat-based item. And OD's really done himself with the full stuff. I mean, yeah, Daddy. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is stupid. It was so close, so close. Alright, Amber Spirit taking some time of his own. For those who do not know, Amber Spirit having a Battle Fury is awesome. He's gonna result with some damage item like Battle Fury as well as critical. I mean those cleave are still intact even after using the second skill, which is the Slate of Fists. You can actually see a difference if you do not have one compared to having one. It's actually a really big difference. Imagine cleaving happens around 5 control units, a hero and 4 creeps, or maybe more than that. Right, highest net worth still residing in. Sven not doing exceptionally well on TNK. I mean, he's been roaming a lot, and I would be very understanding. And the only thing he has right now is only having the boost speed, a little bit of mobility, and that's it. Yeah, Warcry at level 1, and he decides to pick on stats 1, just thinking he can actually spam off twice on the stun. So Prisoner, not much actions. I would expect him to actually rotate even more, rather than try to stay off on lane. Or he's trying to get some decent items of his own as well, so he can actually prove to be useful inside the game. So everybody's back to Dodo farming again and again, and people are actually watching how they farm, how good their last hits are, and basically that's it. Nice attempt by the stun. Uh-oh, double picked up right. Bombshell got hit, and Ember Spirit just left the. Ember Spirit just left. he didn't. He didn't expect Lockwood to actually. Uh-oh. Yeah, Winter's gonna be out of mana right here. He's gonna be taken out easily. So, out of the engagement, Winter get picked off. And yeah, one kill from Mistrust.
I'm afraid Radiant's middle
Well, this
tower
guy's
is
trying
under
to take down
siege.
on tier 1 tower going off in the mid lane. I don't think Vehicle's gonna do much. He's still 100 and 100 and yeah, lower than 100. 90 more gold away to actually finish up with the recipe on Oblivion Staff going for Orchid and Malevolence. Ember Spirit still not giving up, trying to push off in the top lane this time, and he's gonna go in for the face birds. He doesn't. I mean, people who are still wondering, well, with Battle Fear of Place, he doesn't need to actually have any power threats because he already got himself with the power, with the attack speed come from the Slate of Fists. Okay, and Winter, not much item progress I would say, still spamming off with the bottle charges as well. Basar should be having the yes, he got himself with the mechanism, and those layers of Gravekeeper's Cloak are a pain in the ass as well. I think I forgot to do something for the people. Yeah, they just reminded me I should change the announcer to these guys. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. It's already 18 minutes inside the game, and I failed you people. And we're still waiting for Klings to gang after getting his Orchid, and he's already got it right now, and he's trying to farm up a bit more. I think kind of realized that in terms of the link system, Team Orange kind of have some really nice, well-positioned sentries to evade himself to actually get ganged off. Oh, look at that, Astral Prism before he gets off from the mana break. And still the top lane, still not much progress I would say. Sucks. I usually prevent myself to actually ban on the Flame Guard because I want to make sure that I actually get those last hits really nice. Alright, this time rotating. Oh, Yeko's finally going on for the... he didn't realize it.
Is under attack.
Okay, that was too far off from the mark, but I guess it's okay, I guess. The game is, I would say it's still a close game. 8-6 against Mistrust. Team Orange leading by 2 kills. Not much of a progress. That would be a really good reason why I didn't look at the gold graph much, because not much things are going on. Vincere and OD's really got himself with the 4-star previously, what we already saw. Yeah, Drum of Endurance on... We didn't miss out on anything as well. We cleared out anything on the outside, and really seeing that Abba's really got himself with a full staff, and we might be seeing engagement going off in the mid lane. There we go with the catch on Abba. Winter got hit by a really long shot arrow by Priest of the Moon. He was actually well positioned off in front of him, and the shackle shot kind of missed out. No units position going behind. Sox got himself stunned by Svan. Wait. Alright, so Winter was actually by position. He was actually trying to go here, and the arrow just got hit. Yeah, that was a long shot, and actually enough lockdown to prevent him to actually make an escape or actually spending off on the power cards as well. Even if he did, to be honest, these guys are not going off this way, so it wouldn't be much of a problem as well. And with this really nice sentry ward being placed in the middle and no sentry wards coming from Team Mistrust. Well, Klings is trying to pick tough on Socks on this one. He's trying to get positioned really well. I think he's thinking twice right now. Oh, there we go. With a silent and Socks. Is that going to be enough for Socks to get hit by the Amplifier? No! A bit more! 7 HP!
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Uh-oh, he spent it a bit wrong right there. So Yeko's going to die a bit more. And spanned out by the ulti. Sanity is encased by OD. Managed to go in for the pick up of Yekos. He doesn't want to take a risk on him leaving, especially when you didn't have vision. Wow, he was trying to shackle creep. Wow, okay. Alright, current goal on OD. He got himself with 2.2k. Not sure what he's spending on. He might be getting directly on the BKB. Oh, engagement going up on the top lane. They managed to pick off on TNK with all those mini stuns still intact. Winter is already out of mana. Managed to make an escape right there. The thing about having that battery assault, that even if it gets lifted off by the tornado, the battery assault mini stuns are still there. But if you're the enemy hero and you got hit by a tornado, or let's say a Yule, you will not get hit by the mini stuns. Right, so the main stars are still in contact by the hero itself, so the skill are still present by the hero, which is actually still on lower ground. Okay, and Sox is going for the BKB, which is I'm quite surprised. As long as he has enough mana to actually deal off, I would say. So to ensure survivability and not being locked down inside. So if he got himself hacks, if he got himself hit by the Orchid on the silent, he can actually pop up the BKB and actually make an escape of it before he actually get damaged too much, up to the point that amplified damage actually kicks in. And OD, yes, almost done with it. 1000 Ogre Claw, 1006 Amateur Hammer, another 220 more gold to finish out with the recipe on the BKB. And Visage, we don't see Visage going on for the minus armor, so it should be fine. I think I forgot the name of the item. Wow, that sucks really bad. Yeah, the Medallion of Courage. Haven't been using it for quite some time. Been using too much carry heroes as well. So Yeko's going on for BKB, I'm guessing, on the Ogre Club. And let's try not much item progress, and yeah, so we're looking at this is cut off that sentry, don't be shy. Wow, that actually reveals out 2 sentries in position, 1 observers and 1 sentries. And yeah, Kling's not doing anything and he's not roaming, guys. I'm sorry about that. We're hoping for him to actually do something even when he got himself with the Orchid. Probably, I mean, like, we might be seeing a smoke gang anytime soon. Are we? No? No? No smoke gangs? Okay, and these guys are pretty determined to actually push off in the mid lane because of Visage, OD, and Windrunner going off in the mid lane. And Amber Spirit is having the time of his life farming from time to time. Just another 1.1k away for actually finish out with the recipe on the BKB. Wow, this is basically like pure Asian scene Dota we're looking at right now, which is kind of like a bit boring to actually do. No progress going on. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could just tell them to actually go in for some picked off. Wow, that was some micro skills. I mean, like, before the swimless actually died off, actually going in for the picked off. And please, are they going up for the top lane this time? Yeah, they're gonna pick off at least a tier 1 tower going up for the top lane this time. Okay, Amber Spirit.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Right, Orange managed to pick
down
up on the tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Well, these guys still struggling, trying to take down on tier 1 tower in the top lane for this time. Should be fine, especially when you got all this damage come from Klings with the searing arrows. So pick up should be easy, and the TP is coming in really quick. He's going on for the mid lane. Amber Spirit is already well positioned inside the tier 2 tower in the bottom lane as well. So Saul's going to be spending off on the Flame Guard, trying to clear those creeps really quick. So these creeps can actually damage the tower directly. Wow. Those are good creeps. Alright, taking out to the tower anytime soon, and that's a pause because Lashrag has been disconnected from the game. Well, we're gonna be having this time to actually have a look in terms of item progress from both sides. Yusura is already done with the BKB. Not much of a surprise considering he comes out. Winter is going on for the Ghost Scepter, so he's gonna go Ghost mode when he actually go in for the gang with the Battery Assault, so he might not get hit by those right clicks coming up from Klings as well. And yeah, but he has to result with all those magic damage, which shouldn't be much considering that Leshrac doesn't have some decent items of his own. I mean, look at him. He's going for the full support with Earn Shadows, so I think Ghost would probably be a really good item as long as it doesn't get amplified damage coming on from the Orchid, from Klings, and get some of the damage and amplifies and becomes pure 100% magic damage to himself. And basically that's it. That's the only threat that he can actually get from. And so Sox going for the BKB plays. To be honest, I'm not a fan of it since Winter's going to be directly going off for the hook shot and going off for the gang. Sox can actually go in for some damage build items, so he can actually deal off all this damage on his own. He doesn't have to actually be in a war. He can actually be outside his. I mean, if you guys know this, wow, I can't see the range. It's quite okay. You can't see it, alright? So with the radius of 550 is actually quite really big. It was really quite big where you can actually deal all this damage directly, and it's actually boosting this damage to heroes as well. 120. Okay, so you need all this damage to penetrate through. Since he's not going for any damage items and he's going for survivability and durability with the BKB, so he can actually sustain longer in these battles. So maybe he's relying all this damage on maybe just whatever damage he has from his Slate of Fist, and those right clicks coming on from OD as well. So not much of a problem right there, I'm guessing. Alright, so people are kind of like having a debate whether is Ember Spirit doing exceptionally well with his progress, or he's actually is he speed farming, or he's not doing good at all. Okay, it's still debatable on that side, so people are having mixed feelings on that one. So Prison Moon still struggling to actually finish off a little bit of mobility on having that Yasha. Still not done yet, 1.5k. He's really got himself on the mark, but he's not doing anything on that one.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Right, so 2k experience difference and still leading more towards Team Orange, and 5k gold difference.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yekel's still farming. I would expect him to do something else when he got himself with an Orchid. If he really wanted to farm, he could have resolved with something else. Alright, Winter, he's going for full staff. At least an escape mechanism after he actually dived in. Uh-oh, it's mine! Okay, he got it. Basically, Booker couldn't get it. He can actually fool himself right there. Koi from Winter actually responds. Wow, finally some chats going on their sides on this game. Alright, Natwith, wow, big gap right here. 12k on the OD. And 10k on the Clinks. I think probably they are actually farming at an even rate. It's just that since Vincere and OD got himself with the Hand of Midas, he's actually farming faster. That's it. So extra gold from it. And Sasok is farming on enemy territory right now. These guys, they do not have any wards, so I should reveal out if these guys are naughty enough to actually farm right now. Going to down the boom bell. One more. Slide of Fist, that's it. He's dead. No. Not enough. Yep, that's it. BKB open up and he can actually make an escape right now. Sucks. I think he didn't expect for him to actually open up with a magic wand, and there we go with the takedown on the. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's still there. It's still there. Yeah, it's still there. That's the observer ward. It's fun guess. Right. Oh, not much progress. These guys are really dragging the game, and the guys in the Dota 2 lounge really want their rare, so it's actually against what the people want. Okay, as long as it's rescue, they don't mind actually. Actually, I end up sleeping at one point of the day, and then just see if I want the rares. That's it. And my Spirit still farming at enemy territory right now, and I think this since this is an observer, it is. So yeah, it's an observer, so it didn't reveal out any position of Ember. Okay. Wow, Klings, BKB. Okay, at least he can actually do with survivability. If Ember had high burst damage, high physical damage right now with a Battle Fury or maybe critical, it doesn't even matter if Klings even had that freaking BKB. He could actually be taken down really easy as well. And Kidos, and he's already got himself with a Yasha. Anytime soon he might be going for Mana Style. To be honest, I wouldn't mind if he got himself with a Liquid Sphere in this game. Look at the enemy side. Okay, I take that back. Even if he had himself a Liquid Sphere, that would be a safety item for a short period, but for real big reason, he really needs that BKB to actually be intact. Yekel's get caught right here. He got himself with a double BKB poking out right here with a Ghost. Winter's gonna be tough right here. No! Still surviving out with a Mana Burn hitting him from behind. No heroes taken down yet. And then Messi got himself with a kill on Clockwork. Coming out from Invoker, some right clicks hitting out from behind. Two here picked off by Team Orange. Mine still picked off on the Shrek as well as Invoker as well. My gosh, okay. Alright, didn't do much. I'm guessing Team Orange won with a 2-to-1 trade-off going off in the Roshan bit. And since it's taking some time for them to actually take down a Roshan, so I'm not sure whether they're going at it again. And since they already knew that It took them quite some time for them to actually take down Roshan. Oh, Soxy had a bad position right there. He didn't have the BKB up. Did he? Yep, 25 seconds on the clock. Oh, a bit more. Hitting off on a Windrunner. Oh, sorry, Wind Ranger. We did create up this thing. I'm not sure how Valve actually changed Windrunner into Wind Ranger. It sounds like a Power Ranger with the wind power, you know, like Captain Planet. I'm guessing it's fine. We're not going to question Valve on this one. Okay, Sharky still... I mean, he's still resulting with the Windrunner level 1. He doesn't have the full stuff yet. Still waiting off 457 more gold to finish off with the recipe. Illusion Rune going off at the top lane this time. Yekel's going to start with the BKB. Still waiting off for the next item upgrade. It should be... It's either MKB, Monkey King Bar, or he'll just result with a critical. Right, and Amber Spirit, yeah, he got himself the BKB, that's it. And gets picked up by... Okay, what we're looking at right now is that it seems that Visage is top of the kill board right now. 6 kills to 1 death. And they could go in for the kill, and they've got a really nice lead by Kiddos making an escape. I mean, directly in this position, if he actually make an escape here, he wouldn't have actually survived it. Uh-oh. Mana burn hits off, not much I would say. That big mana pool by OD 1.7k, and he got himself the ultimate orb. I'm unsure what he's going off right here. He didn't went off with the Mystic Staff. 2000 current gold going off on Klings and 2k on OD. My gosh, this is getting boring. To be honest, it's been it's almost 15 minutes with no actions going on aside from the Roshan pit. If Orange didn't do anything to Roshan, there wouldn't be any engagement. So these guys are like playing so safe that I'm not sure what's going on. Oh!
Allies disappear.
So Winter, no mana, make an escape. Run! You can walk your way out of there. And Ember is bloody blocking him. Wow, no mana. I've got himself with a haze in the mid, in the bottom river. So we're looking at net worth again. So the progress is 2k per a few more. Well, I'm just going to look at the gold per minute. 466 and 432 are the Klings as well as OD. So if people were to say Amber is actually farming quite fast, I don't think so. It's 8.9k at a rate of 32 minutes inside the game. And these guys finally having a move on right here, going off from behind on Sharky.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Uh-oh, Astro Brisbane. Is this going to be on time just in case he can actually make escape? Yes!
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Sharky survived with Astro Brisbane. So the amplify damage didn't kick in. But the Orchid and Malevolence, really nice save, I would say. I was hoping a really big engagement to actually occur right there. So this can be anybody's game, to be honest. And they're gonna finish off whatever they started previously, and body block by Familiars. And these guys know that these guys are actually inside the Roshan pit, and Windrunner is gonna be on a safety distance just in case they can actually second shot the enemy heroes whenever they want to initiate. Yeah, he got himself with God's Rank. He can actually join in anytime soon. He got himself popped up with a Warcry, a little bit extra mobility as well. And they give up on Roshan once again, but this time a little bit more HP loss counted than the previous ones. Okay. Yakels, what are you doing? Chrysalis. Wow, okay. Item progress is going to be just Chrysalis. You see this C on Visage going to go directly for the Argadim Scepter. Wow. That takedown in tier 1 tower going off on the bottom lane real quick by Yakels. I mean, considering all those damage with searing arrows and critical, it should be quite easy. And a bit more. Whoa, Sharky taking its toll. He's starting to force his way out of there. And who got it? OD got himself the Aegis Immortal. I think Orange is already ready to actually initiate going off of 5v5 man Dota right now. I'm not sure what's holding them from doing so. I mean, with OD having the BKB, he can actually neglect the... I mean, he can actually repel the stuns coming from Span. There's always the arrow as well, all this magic damage. Right clicks coming on from these guys' side is not that much. And I think he can actually sustain it at his speed of 1.7k. Or he's just going to wait a bit more for his ultimate orb to actually be in contact with the item, whatever, inside the curry as well. What does Curry have? Yep, he's really done himself with the Side of Ice. Okay. And Sven still at invisibility mode, trying to pick off any heroes starting to come out in the top lane, I'm guessing. Just in case. You don't have any. To be honest, these guys, none of them have any defensive wards. All of them are offensive. Going over the mid lane, revealings. Yeah, no defensive wards since take down the towers is not as far as tier 2 towers. Ember Spirit, no item progress for quite some time. He's slowing down for some reason because he doesn't have any hero units to actually go in for the kill. You don't go in second skill for farming unless you have items like Battle Fury and high damage items. Wow. I think people won't even mind if I actually stay quiet for quite some time because nothing much is actually going off inside the game right now. Everybody's dodoing the whole time. And basically the only new progress is that Clockwork got himself with a gem. Yay! And Yakels managed to roam up in the camps. Wow, these guys are giving signals. I think they know that Yakels is actually somewhere around here. Whoa-oh. With the quick on the hands, right, that managed to pick down the Klings. Total rape by 5 man from Orange. I'm not sure whether it's considered as rape as 5 man rape 1 guy. Yeah, it's still considered as rape. Okay. Right, Arcane, this thing should deal a lot of damage. I mean, look at the amount of intelligence that he got have. 82 plus 51. Alright, they're ready for it. And you don't want to put that Aegis into shame because it's within 6 minutes or Aegis model. Yeah, 6 minutes on the count. Ooh, hits up, but not much damage hitting off. And you see the C. Is it a... Yeah, it's a level 4 second error. Ember Spirit can't afford to actually get hit by that mana break because he really needs those mana to actually spend off all his skills. Here we go, they're going straight right in. Oh, catching off on 2 heroes right here. Winter managed to get locked down on Leshrac as well as Invoker. And going off on the chase right here a bit more. I think he can actually do it, but he doesn't want to take a risk on it. 2 heroes already down. Invoker's not there. He can't actually cast off any tornadoes to actually, you know, spam off bit by bit. Sven can't do much. And even with the presence of Klings, I mean, look at him. He's just... I'm not sure what Eccles is doing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He can't actually fan it off in between right now. Uh-oh, going for the save right here. Praise on the Moon pops out with the BKB, but no action coming in. He's just staying quiet right there. And there we go, BKB by Klings. Finally managed to pick up on Ember Spirit. Uh-oh, Yeko got himself. Wow, 3 hero down. And then we go to buyback coming up from Yeko this time. What is he gonna do? He's gonna come in from behind, going off the picked up, and these guys still got themselves. Do they still have it? Yep, Gem is still on Clockwork, so should be fine. So Rax is gonna be secured anytime soon. Going off for some right clicks. Whoa, he's Sarah in pig mode. But no worries, he got himself with the Aegis of Models going for the catch on Kados this time. And OD is back in action. Did manage to finish off whatever they started. Range Barracks is still in contact as well. And then we go Astro Prism managed to catch off on the Invoker as well. Uh-oh, what is Ember doing? Alright, there we go. Double kill come from Ember Spirit as well. And going off for the picked off. This time Klings. Triple kill. They don't have any more buybacks coming from Klings. That's now they have to rely. Sven will get picked up as well. The only buyback right now that they have, all of them coming from the Dire side. And there we go, GG.
Dire victory.
Wow. Okay. I mean, considering they knew that, they couldn't buy back anymore, and all those buyback status are all coming out from the Dire side, from Team Orange. So let's say if they didn't actually go in for the push, if they actually overstand the game and drag it out as much as they can, Team Myth might still not be able to actually get back up into items, into playstyles. I mean, if you look at the items as well, it's still not looking quite well as well. Alright, so basically that's it, guys. That concludes Game 2 for the best of 3 between Team Myth versus Team Orange Esports. And it seems that since it's best of 3 and Team Orange won game 1, this was game 2, it seems that Team Orange wins the matchup against Team MiTH for the Orange Esports Southeast Asia Challenge Dota 2 Tournament 2014. Basically, that's it, guys. Apologies from my side for having some difficulties going on the first game previously. There were some really good people out there who actually comment on the sound checks where the sound wasn't very clear and what to fix on the cast as well. Thank you very much. Those who I can't name them, but you know who you are, and I'm very thankful for that. And thank you very